All right, let's dive into something that I think we can all relate to, especially as we, get a little older, leg cramps.
Oh, yeah.
Those sudden muscle spasms, they can hit you in the middle of the night or even make a simple walk really
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
It's the worst.
And today we're going to explore some surprising food choices that
Yes.
might actually be like your secret weapon against these painful things.
I love that. Secret weapon, like we're going into battle with these leg cramps. I
Oh,
like it.
yeah, we are. They really are like little ninjas that attack you, out of nowhere.
They really are. And what I think is so fascinating about leg cramps is that they often point to like an imbalance in the body. Sometimes they can just be a nuisance, but sometimes they can be like a little sign that we're not getting the right nutrients, especially as we get older and, our bodies change.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And that's where this deep dive, I think, gets really interesting. We're going to be looking at how specific nutrients play a key role in muscle function. Think of it this way, like just like a car needs the right fuel to run smoothly, our muscles need certain things, certain elements to work their best.
Absolutely. It's like giving your body the right tools to do its job.
Exactly, exactly.
And what might surprise you is that some of these like cramp fighting heroes are probably already in your kitchen.
Oh,
So let's start with a classic. Let's start with the classic remedy, bananas.
the bananas.
Right. We all know they're packed with potassium.
We do.
But what makes this mineral so crucial for our muscles? Like, why is it so important?
Yeah, that's a good question. I've always heard that potassium is like important for athletes, but I never really understood why. Is it connected to those sudden muscle contractions that we get with cramps?
Yeah, definitely. So potassium is an electrolyte, and that means it helps conduct electrical signals in our body.
Oh, okay.
And these signals are essential for muscle function. They basically tell them when to contract and when to relax. And when potassium levels are low, those signals can get disrupted. And that can lead to uncontrolled contractions, those dreaded cramps.
So it's like a miscommunication in the muscle world.
Exactly.
There.
Exactly. Like they're not getting the right message. And here's where it gets even more relevant for seniors. As we age, our bodies tend to hold on to less potassium naturally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This, combined with factors like medication or certain health conditions, can make seniors more susceptible to potassium deficiency
Got it.
and then consequently muscle cramps.
That makes a lot of sense. So, but bananas aren't just like a one-trick pony, right?
No, not at all. They're like a multitasker. They're also a good source of magnesium, which is another mineral that plays a really crucial role in muscle function.
Okay, I'm listening. Magnesium.
So think of magnesium as like the relaxation partner to
Okay.
calcium's contraction.
Oh, interesting.
Right. So while calcium is essential for initiating that muscle contraction, magnesium helps the muscles relax afterwards.
So it's like they're working as a team, like making sure there's a smooth transition between those two states.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's a powerful combination, especially if you're
Right.
trying to avoid those painful spasms.
Right. And let's not forget, bananas also provide fiber for healthy digestion.
Why, you're right.
Vitamin C for immunity
Yes. Yeah.
and vitamin B6, which is important for brain function.
Wow. Okay. So it's a nutritional powerhouse
Yeah.
in like a really convenient package.
I mean, nature's perfect snack, right?
It is. It is. All right. So bananas are definitely, I think, a great place to start if you're, struggling with leg cramps.
Yeah, definitely.
But what about other foods that can help us combat them?
Yes.
I've heard that spinach is another superstar when it comes to magnesium.
Ooh, spinach.
Yeah.
Yes, spinach is an excellent source of magnesium, and here's why that's particularly important for seniors. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing magnesium from food.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And this can lead to a deficiency, making us more prone to muscle cramps and other issues.
So getting enough magnesium through our diet becomes even more crucial as we get older.
Exactly.
Okay, so why focus on food sources like spinach? Like why not just take, like a magnesium supplement?
That's a good question. So while supplements can be helpful in some cases, our bodies often absorb nutrients better in their natural form from whole foods,
Okay.
right? Plus, spinach offers a whole range of other benefits. Like we're talking vitamin K for bone health,
Yeah.
folate for cognitive function, and iron for energy production.
Wow, it's like getting a bonus boost of goodness, with every serving.
Perfectly.
And let's be honest, spinach is pretty versatile. You can add it to smoothies, salads, soups. You can even sneak it into pasta dishes.
Yes, you can.
All right, so let's move on to another colorful contender in the fight against leg cramps. Sweet potatoes.
Ooh, sweet potatoes. I love
Yeah.
them. They are another excellent source of both potassium and magnesium,
Okay.
that dynamic duo.
Yes.
But they also bring something else to the table, beta-carotene.
Beta-carotene. Okay, so I know that beta-carotene is what gives sweet potatoes their, like, vibrant orange color, but is there more to it than just, like, aesthetics?
There is. So beta-carotene is a precursor to vitamin A, which is essential for vision, immune function, and healthy skin.
Okay.
But it also acts as a powerful antioxidant, helping to combat inflammation in the body.
Oh, interesting. And inflammation can contribute to muscle soreness and cramping, right?
It can. So sweet potatoes offer like a triple whammy.
Oh, I like it.
Right. You've got the potassium and magnesium for muscle function, and then you've got that beta-carotene to help reduce inflammation.
Nice.
Plus, they're packed with fiber, which is essential for regulating blood sugar levels.
Okay, so why is stable blood sugar important for preventing leg cramps?
Good question. So imagine your blood sugar levels as like a roller coaster. Right. Those sudden spikes and dips can lead to fatigue, energy crashes, and when our muscles are tired and depleted, they're much more susceptible to cramping.
So stable energy levels, thanks to the fiber in sweet potatoes, that can help keep those cramps at bay.
Precisely. And let's not forget the complex carbohydrates in sweet potatoes, they provide like long-lasting energy, unlike simple carbs that give you that quick burst followed by a crash.
Sweet potatoes, definitely a winner in my book. Okay, now, I have to admit, the next food on our list, it caught me by surprise. Almonds. I wouldn't have immediately thought of them as like a cramp fighter.
Almonds, yeah. Almonds are like a nutritional powerhouse packed with magnesium, which, as we've discussed, is crucial for muscle relaxation. They're also a good source of healthy fats, particularly monounsaturated fats, which have anti-inflammatory properties.
So almonds are like these like tiny little anti-inflammatory agents working their magic from the inside out.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
I like that.
Right. And let's
Yeah.
not forget the protein factor. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass.
Right.
This process called sarcopenia.
Yes.
Almonds provide a plant-based source of protein to help combat this, which is crucial for maintaining strength and mobility.
And they're packed with other vitamins and minerals too, right?
Absolutely. Vitamin E for overall well-being, B2 for energy conversion, and manganese for bone health. They're like tiny treasure chests of nutrients.
They are. They really are. Almonds are definitely a snack to keep on hand. Okay, so we've covered bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, and almonds.
Mhm.
What other everyday foods can help seniors prevent leg cramps?
Okay, let's move on to a familiar friend, yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yogurt,
Yeah.
really? Yeah. It might surprise you to learn that it can be a powerful ally against those pesky muscle spasms.
Yogurt. I always thought of yogurt as like a good source of calcium, for
Yeah.
bones.
Yes.
But I didn't realize it could help with cramps.
You're right. Calcium is essential for bone health, and yogurt is a fantastic source of it. But calcium also plays a vital role in muscle contraction.
Oh, okay.
Right. The key is to make sure it's balanced with magnesium for proper muscle relaxation.
No.
And guess what?
Nice.
Yogurt offers a good source of both.
So yogurt's like a one-stop shop for balanced muscle function.
Exactly. And for seniors who are at a higher risk for calcium deficiency due to age-related factors,
Right.
yogurt can be like a simple and delicious way to ensure they're getting enough of this crucial nutrient.
And calcium is especially important for preventing osteoporosis, right?
Absolutely.
Which is a condition that weakens bones and makes seniors more prone to fractures.
Exactly. And here's another interesting tidbit. Yogurt often contains vitamin D, which works synergistically with calcium
Okay.
to improve absorption and enhance bone and muscle strength.
Wow. Okay. Now, yogurt also has probiotics.
Yes.
Those friendly bacteria that are like so good for our gut health.
Yep.
What role do they play in preventing cramps?
So probiotics are essential for like a healthy digestive system,
Right.
which becomes even more important as we age. A well-functioning gut improves nutrient absorption.
Okay.
So ensuring that seniors get the most out of the cramp-fighting foods that they eat.
It's like a domino effect.
Yeah.
Good gut health leads to better nutrient absorption,
Yes.
which leads to stronger, healthier muscles and fewer cramps.
Precisely.
I love it.
And let's not forget that yogurt is also a good source of protein, which, as we mentioned, is essential for muscle repair and regeneration, especially for seniors experiencing age-related muscle loss.
So yogurt is not just a tasty snack. It's like a multifaceted muscle supporter.
It is. It is.
All right, our final food for today is a refreshing one. Oranges.
Oranges, yes.
I love a good orange.
So oranges are best known for their vitamin C.
Right.
But they offer much more when it comes to preventing leg cramps.
Okay, I'm intrigued. So I always associate vitamin C with, like, boosting immunity. But how does it help with muscle function?
That's a good question. So vitamin C is crucial for nerve function
Okay.
and helps prevent oxidative stress, which can contribute to muscle fatigue and cramping. It also plays a role in collagen production, which is important for the structure of muscles, tendons, and ligaments.
Oh, so vitamin C isn't just about fighting colds. It's about supporting, like, the overall health and resilience of our muscle.
Exactly.
Interesting.
And oranges also contain potassium, which, as we've learned, is essential for maintaining electrolyte balance and ensuring muscles can contract and relax properly.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the simple fact that oranges are, like, incredibly hydrating. They're, what, like 85% water?
It's a lot of water.
Which is like so crucial for muscle function, especially for seniors who might be more prone to dehydration.
You're absolutely right. Proper hydration is key for preventing muscle cramps.
Yes.
And oranges are such a delicious way to stay hydrated.
They are. So oranges are like a triple threat against cramps.
I like it.
Vitamin C for nerve and muscle support.
Yeah.
Potassium for electrolyte balance.
Yes.
And hydration to keep everything running smoothly.
And they also contain flavonoids, which are antioxidants with anti-inflammatory properties, helping to reduce the risk of cramping and promote overall muscle health.
Okay, wow, we've covered a lot of ground today. It seems like there are so many delicious and, like, accessible foods that can help seniors prevent leg cramps.
You know, it's really amazing how something as simple as hydration can have such a big impact on our muscles and how well they work, you know?
Yeah. You're right. We really do underestimate the power of good old H2O.
Yeah.
But how exactly does dehydration, like, how does that lead to those leg cramps?
Well, our muscles need water, right?
Right.
To contract and relax properly. So when we're dehydrated, they don't get the fluids they need to function at your best.
Right.
Think of it like a plant that hasn't been watered. It wilts and it loses its strength.
I get it. So if our muscles are like plants, then dehydration basically makes them wilt.
Yeah.
And that's when those painful spasms, they're more likely to happen.
Exactly. And here's why hydration is especially crucial for seniors. As we age, our bodies, they naturally become less efficient at, like, conserving water.
Oh, okay.
So this, combined with things like, decreased thirst sensation or certain medications, can make seniors much more susceptible to dehydration.
That makes a lot of sense. So it's not just about, like how much water we drink. It's about how well our bodies can actually hold on to that water.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not just water that matters. Electrolytes like that potassium and magnesium that we talked about earlier,
Right.
they also play a crucial role in hydration. They
Right.
help to, like, regulate fluid balance in our bodies, making sure that our cells are properly hydrated.
So those cramp fighting foods that we were discussing, like bananas, spinach, and sweet potatoes, they not only provide those essential minerals, but they actually contribute to our overall hydration as well.
Absolutely. It's all connected, you see.
It is.
And this is where exercise comes in.
Okay.
Regular physical activity, it can actually help improve circulation,
Right.
which in turn, it helps deliver fluids and nutrients to our muscles more efficiently.
So exercise isn't just about, building strength and flexibility. It's also about keeping those muscles hydrated and well-nourished.
Exactly. Even gentle exercises like walking, swimming, or yoga can make a big difference. They help to keep those muscles active and improve blood flow, which is crucial for preventing those cramps.
Okay, this is all starting to, like, really make sense. It's not just about, what we eat or drink. It's about how we move our bodies and just, like, keep everything functioning smoothly.
It really is. It's about taking, like, a holistic approach to our health.
I like that.
Recognizing that all of these factors, they're all intertwined. And here's another important piece of the puzzle that we need to talk about. Underlying medical conditions.
Okay, all right. So this is where things can get a little more complex, I think. Are there certain conditions that might make someone more prone to leg cramps?
There are. Yeah, there are several. For example, diabetes, thyroid disorders, and nerve damage, they can all contribute to those muscle cramps. And certain medications, like diuretics, can actually deplete electrolytes, increasing the risk of cramping as well.
So if someone is experiencing like really frequent or severe leg cramps, it's important to talk to their doctor or healthcare provider, just to rule out any of those underlying medical conditions.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They can help determine if there's like an underlying issue that needs to be addressed and provide, more personalized advice on how to manage those cramps.
It's all about listening to our bodies and seeking that professional guidance when we need it. So we've talked about diet, hydration, exercise, and the importance of, addressing any underlying medical conditions. Yeah. Is there anything else that we should keep in mind when it comes to like preventing these leg cramps?
One thing that often gets overlooked is stretching.
Stretching, okay.
Yeah.
That seems simple enough. But how does stretching help?
Well, when our muscles are tight and contracted, they're more susceptible to cramping. Regular stretching helps to, lengthen and relax those muscles, reducing their tendency to spasm.
So it's like giving those muscles a good stretch to prevent them from like getting stuck in that contracted state.
Exactly. And there are, specific stretches that can target the muscles that are commonly affected by those cramps, like the calves, hamstrings, and quads.
That's good to know. I'm sure our listeners would love to learn more about those targeted stretches.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something that we can explore in a future episode.
We definitely should.
Yeah, we're all about empowering our listeners with like, practical tips they can use in their daily lives.
Absolutely.
Wow. It's amazing how much we've learned about leg cramps today.
I know, right?
Everything from like the importance of those specific nutrients to the role of hydration, exercise, and even stretching.
It's pretty incredible, isn't it? Like how all these elements work together to keep our muscles, healthy and functioning properly. It's not just about one thing.
Yeah.
You have to understand how everything's kind of interconnected in the body.
Right, right. And that's what I think makes this deep dive so insightful. It's not about like, just quick fixes.
Right.
It's about like really empowering ourselves to take control of our health.
Exactly.
Especially as we age.
And what's so empowering about it is that so many of these things, these preventative measures, they're things that we can control. Like we can choose to eat a balanced diet, we can prioritize hydration, we can incorporate exercise and stretching into our routines.
It's like we're taking these small but significant steps,
Yes.
toward a healthier, more comfortable future.
I love that. That's a great way to put it. Small changes can have like a huge ripple effect on our overall well-being.
They really can. So what does this all mean for our listeners?
Yeah.
What's the key takeaway that they can apply to, their own lives or the lives of their loved ones?
I think the main takeaway is that leg cramps, while they're common, they're not like inevitable.
Right.
By understanding the things that contribute to them, like, those nutrients we talked about, those lifestyle choices we can make, we can take steps to prevent them. We don't have to just live with them.
Yeah, it's about being informed and empowered to make those choices, that support our muscle health.
Absolutely.
And just, our overall well-being.
Knowledge is power when it comes to health.
It really is.
Yeah.
Well said. Well, this has been a truly fascinating deep dive into the world of leg cramp prevention.
It has.
We've learned so much about, the importance of a balanced diet, hydration, exercise, and of course, addressing any underlying medical conditions.
It's been a pleasure sharing this information with you.
Likewise. And for all of you listening out there, we hope that you've gained some valuable insights into how to keep those leg cramps at bay and just enjoy a more comfortable and active life.
I hope so too. And here's a thought, just something to think about. What small changes can you make today to incorporate these cramp-fighting foods and strategies into your routine or, even the routine of a loved one?
That's a great question to ponder. And remember, even small changes, they can make a big difference.
Yes, they can.
So subscribe for more healthy inspirations and deep dives into the topics that matter most to you. Thanks for joining us.